to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Santa Clara. A good return as he takes it across. It's the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Get set, get set. Uno, up. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early. In the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. Still going inside the 20. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 55 yards on the game. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And nothing developed out there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for a pop. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll locate Kupp. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. To throw again is Darnold. Down the field, he's got Barner. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Darnold to throw again. That is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get set. Up. On second down, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Purdy. They look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. McCaffrey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on 3rd and goal? They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
31 yards.
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Darnold to throw. He's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Michael.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively. Able to get that stop. They can at least come off the field and catch their breath. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
By Josh Jobe. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the 49er.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. A run here with McCaffrey. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Purdy. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Darnold to throw on first down. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go, Reed. Check, hurt. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Milroe. To get this complete, it's Cup again. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. To throw again is Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Milroe going to throw it again. That one on target to Cup. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again, it's Milroe. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, it's Milroe. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. And his is completed to Kupp. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Throwing is Milroe. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, 2nd and inches. Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
They go with Walker. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, set.
Now Walker, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is...
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to grab a late lead.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He's inside the 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. The gain is 64.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the tackle. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Outside.
They'll run with Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the 49ers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. Moving to his left. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Isaac Guerendo to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Extend 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Get set, get set. 18.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
He was taken down.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Heavy rush, and down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Down and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Get set.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jake Tonjes, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick
After
off.
the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Now Shuck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
In a 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't.